हेलो फ्रेंड्स, गुड मॉर्निंग। आप सभी लोग जानते हैं कि ग्रीस के प्राइम मिनिस्टर मिसोटकीस आजकल इंडिया के दौरे पर है। इंडिया since Prime Minister joined office, Narendra Modi ji started extensive multi-dimensional approach towards Europe, particularly he is targeting the very key countries of Europe like Italy, Spain, France, Germany, Greece too, and UK as well. And is also approaching northernmost part of Europe in the Baltic Sea region as well. With Denmark and Sweden and Norway, we have extensive large-scale integration of these two regions, India and Europe. Since Prime Minister uh, joined office, he is extensively talking about the Indian diaspora, the countries which I named. The Prime Minister of India is extensively and aggressively wanting to get the migration and mobility partnership agreement, through which the Indian human resource, like the scientists, engineers, and technicians, will cooperate with these key nations of Europe and vice versa. Through this migration and mobility, the Indian diaspora can and will go to the Europe and vice versa as well. So these are the very key component of partnership, human resource development and capacity building. And Prime Minister is also talking key point called Indo-Pacific Ocean Initiative with these nations. And these nations is which I named previously is cooperating with India, capacity building with India for maritime security and defense partnership as well. Through this cooperation, co-development, defense innovation, and various other dimensions related to defense is being co-developed, co-produced, and being cooperated with India. That is very key for the rules-based international order, and particularly the observance of United Nations law of the sea. And third component, bilateral trade and investment wants to double by 2030. Last year, Prime Minister Modi went to Greece and invited Greece Prime Minister to India. And right now, he is on the visit to India. And they discussed various dimensions of India's cooperation, like strategic partnership, the partnership up to the strategic level. Agricultural cooperation is also have been discussed. Pharmaceutical, medicine, medical devices development, technology, innovation, skill development, and space cooperation. Connecting partners, connecting startups between two countries, shipping connectivity, defense and security, formation of working group. This working group will find out the area of cooperation, mutual cooperation like defense, cybersecurity, counter-terrorism, and maritime security. Co-production, co-development, defense manufacturing in India, linking the defense industries as well. Common concerns on fight against terrorism and cross-border terrorism particularly. That means he is addressing indirectly to the Pakistan. Higher institutional cooperation, you know, higher institutions cooperation like IITs and various central universities. Action plan to celebrate the 75th anniversary of diplomatic relation between two nations in next year, that is 2025, to showcase the common heritage and achievements. India drew their relationship from 25, you know, years back with Greece, cultural and people to people connections. Yes, it is indeed true. It is not just a talk with Greece, India's cooperation and people to people linkages and trade and art, culture is very much integrated since 2500 years ago. Both the nations enriching each other's cultural, arts, areas, domain as well. So Greece Indo-Pacific, I told you, initiative, they have also adopted cooperation between Eastern Mediterranean region called IPAC, India Middle East Economic Corridor. That is on G20 September in India launched. It is going to change the course of future trade and investment. The importance of this corridor grows with the disruptions of Red Sea. One can easily see and understand that the disruptions through the maritime route on the choke points of called Gulf of Aden or Red Sea through. These are the disruption points of trade and energy security for India. So this corridor is going to change the future course of action between the Europe and India. And it is launched on Indian soil as well. 25th August 2023, Indian Prime Minister visited Greece, and they also talked about the freedom of navigation, India EU trade and investment negotiations, early implementation of the India EU connectivity partnership, and that is called IMAC right now. It is galvanized in the form of IMAC. Political, economic, security spheres, cooperation, political cooperation, and economic cooperation and security cooperation. All the spheres, dimensions they touched up to the strategic level. Greece welcomed in the Indian Solar Alliance. So these are the points they have covered, talked about, and the official version of this agreement, it is being published to the media, but official version is remains confidential. What they have negotiation, what point they have, cooperating to each other. But yes, definitely, Europe needs India, and India needs Europe. There's no doubt about this. Cheap labor, human resource in India is fruitful for Europe. So that is gone right now. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned. I will make respective videos in future as well for India and international cooperation. And very news that is came today is that UN Security Council, India's permanent seat in every nation's wanting India to get the seat. Today, the Saudi Arabia from the Middle East and UAE and various other countries from the nations promoting the India to get the UNSC seat. Openly, they advocated, and the Greece Prime Minister too said that India should get the seat in the UN Security Council. So that's the very nice component, and thank you very much for watching. Thanks a lot.